Hey, so Happy New Year. I haven't made a new video in a while, mostly out of boredom and because I don't really feel like making anything right now, because I have other stuff to work on. So as much as I want to release my big anime video about new anime that I've been, old anime that I've been watching, I'm just not in the mood, so sorry about that. I know I make community posts where I keep saying I'm gonna post something, but no promises. You know, just it'll just get done when it's done, but I have other stuff I have to do, and I have like other games I need to finish, so maybe I'll make videos about those in the meantime. But right now I want to talk about some manga that I've been reading recently, and one of them ties into a recent anime that just came out, and that's犬になったら, which is in English is called My Life as Inukai-san's Dog. This anime has been getting a lot of attention because of the premise. Because the premise is about a guy who wakes up as a dog, and then he's the pet of this lady that is obsessed with dogs, and low-key probably wants to fuck the dog, but you know, they can't really say that outright, but 100% sure. You never know. But so I want to talk about the manga because the first episode came out, and I think it's actually not bad. Like not a bad adaptation of the manga, but you know, it's always nice to compare it to. I have the book right here, which I'll probably show a picture of or a video. But yeah, it starts off. He wakes up. It's raining. He sees you know, a girl's thighs, and then he sees Inukai-san's like shirt. I'm turning the page right now. And she's like, watashi no petto. And he's like, well, what the hell? I can see things. And he's like, wait. And then, oh my god, wait, I'm in Inukai-san's home? And she's like, hey. She's like, oh hey, come on, let's go. And she's like, hey, Karen. You know, the mom. Hey, Karen. What are you doing? She's like, the dog. So, oh, you picked up a dog off the street? She's like, yeah, and? She's like, oh, that's cute. Does it know any tricks? The dog doesn't know any tricks. She's like, oh, okay, fine, I'll leave you alone. And then her mood completely changes after that. So her mom leaves. And then they go take a bath. I noticed they changed the angle in the manga. In the anime, because in the manga, she's facing toward the left. And then you can see her ass and everything. But then here you can see, yeah, it's from the left side. It shows a little bit more nudity in the manga. I think because the anime has the quote-unquote wonderful version coming out, so that's like the uncensored version, or at least the version that they can make as uncensored as possible. Another nitpick I have about the anime so far is that it's not completely in first person, like in the manga. The manga, everything is in first person from Pochita the dog's point of view. Like in the manga, in the anime they take some liberties and they change the camera angle, so it's from a third-party perspective. So you know, from like up above or a different side, and I'm assuming that's to give more context to what's going on, since they have to fill in the in between some of the pages, since everything's kind of fast-paced. But it's a nitpick I have. One of my favorite things about this manga is that it's in first person, for the most part. Yeah, and then there she is taking a bath. There he is taking a bath with her, and his tail starts waggling, and you know, it's totally not suspicious to have the dog's crotch like on her crotch, right? Like, we're all on the same page about this, like. And then she grabs the dog's tail. And then they move on to the bath scene. Okay, so there's a part that they extended in the anime where she's kicking around in the bath, hugging Pochita, all excited, like, oh my god, look at the dog, oh, it's so cute. And she starts making like dog noises, like, wow, wow, wow. And it's like, okay, I think this bitch is obsessed with dogs, like, she got a problem. And then like the part where she starts, this is the part where they extended in the anime, where she starts kissing and licking the dog's nose. Because I remember in the manga right here, it's only like one fucking panel, but they extended it to like a whole ass minute, I think. And then her mom's like, hey, your food's ready. And then she gets out of the bath. And then she tries to get the dog to, you know, to put his hand on her hand, you know, like shake. Like, hey dog, shake. So she tries doing that, then he's thinking like, oh yeah, wait a minute. I knew Inukai-san at school, you know, she's never fucking paid any attention to me, and she's always so cold. And like, her face is like just completely like expressionless or anything. She's like, so why all of a sudden she's so kind to me as a dog? And she's like, oh my god, the dog touched my hand. This is amazing. Wow. Yeah, and I think the chapter just ends there with him touching her hand. So my other problem is that it's like a 10 to 11 minute episode, and most animes are usually like 20 minutes, but I kind of understand why. Because I'm looking through the second page, and yeah, they could have probably made it like the first 2 chapters, but I'm assuming due to the manga only having 7 books so far, maybe they don't want to go too quickly, so they don't want to extend it too far out, and they'll have to create filler that doesn't exist in the manga. So there's that. So yeah, the funny thing is about this manga is that as soon as it got announced for an anime in the middle, I think in the beginning of 2022, like I think April 2022, they made, you know, there was a tweet saying, oh, this got an anime adaptation in 2023, and everybody's just like, what the fuck is this? Why does this exist? Like, why are you making this? Like, this is so bullshit. Please don't. This is degenerate shit. And they're like, oh, you know, you guys did, you know, anime, like the redo of Healer. They're like, oh, that's a wild anime. Why the hell is that an anime? Stop making animes of these crazy concepts that nobody asked for. And now they're like, oh, why are you making a dog fucker anime? And I'm like, whatever. I'll watch it. I'll read it. I like weird shit anyway. And I'm someone that thoroughly enjoys the timing in animes, so I don't give a shit. There's weirder stuff out there. Like Monogatari. You ever seen Monogatari? That shit's weird. That's some filth. Like legit filth. Like, don't watch that. Evangelion? Don't watch Evangelion. That's filth too. But yeah, so my impressions of the first episode, not bad. It's more or less how it is in the manga, so I'll give it that. But my only problem is that for some reason it's like 10 minutes long, but I don't really see how they could extend that for like the first chapter specifically. So I'm assuming it's a chapter by chapter thing, but I don't get how they're gonna go about that, because the first episode is only 10 minutes, but then how many chapters of the manga are they going to adapt into the anime? Like, is it going to be a 12 episode series, a 24 episode series? Because if they do that, then they're only going to get to like the first 10 or 20 chapters. So I don't know what the problem is. Because that's not enough time to establish everything and to introduce all the characters. Because like this book, the first volume only covers like the first 8 chapters. So that would already be most of the damn anime, right? If it's only 10 episodes? I mean 10 minutes? I don't know. I just wanted to do this real quick. Happy New Year, and I'll get back to making videos soon. I'm just kind of on a hiatus right now, but yeah, I like the dog anime, so goodbye.